صل عليه. Ayah number 4. قَدْ كَانَتْ لَكُمْ, indeed there had been an excellent example في Ibrahim, for you people in Ibrahim. وَالَّذِينَ مَعَهُ, and those who were with him, قالوا, and they said لِقَوْمِهِمْ, to their people, إِنَّا بُرَآءُ مِنْكُمْ, we are free from you people. وَمِمَّا تَعْبُدُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ, and from their gods you do worship besides Allah. كَفَرْنَا بِكُمْ, we denied you. وَبَدَا بَيْنَنَا وَبَيْنَكُمْ الْعَدَاوَةُ, and there is started between us and between you الْعَدَاوَةُ, the enmity, وَالْبَغْضَاءُ, and the hatred, abadan, forever. حَتَّى تُؤْمِنُوا, but if you believe in Billahi, in Allah wahdahu, the only one. إِلَّا قَوْلَ إِبْرَاهِيمَ, إِلَّا قَوْلَ إِبْرَاهِيمَ, except the saying of Ibrahim, لِأَبِي, to his father, لَأَسْتَغْفِرَنَّ لَكَ, I will ask for forgiveness for you, وَمَا أَمْلِكُ لَكَ مِنَ اللَّهِ, but I have no power to do anything for you before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rabbana, our Lord, alayka tawakkalna, in you we put our trust. Wa ilayka anabna, and to you alone we turn in repentance. Wa ilayka al-masir, and to you alone is our final return. Rabbana, our Lord, la taj'alna, make us not fitnatan, a trial, lillazina, for those kafaru, disbelieved. Waghfir lana, and forgive us. Rabbana, our Lord, innaka antal azizul hakim, verily you are the Almighty and the All-Wise. Laqad kana lakum fihim, certainly there had been in them for you people uswatun hasanatun, a perfect role model. Liman kana, for one, yarjullaha, who expect Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, wal yawm al akhirah, and the last day. Fa inna Allah huwa man yatawalla, and whosoever will return or turn away from Allah, fa inna Allah huwal ghaniyyul hamid. So indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he is al-Ghaniyu, he is needless, al-Hamidu, and worthy of all praise. Asallahu, perhaps Allah yaj'ala bainakum, will make friendship bainakum, between you, wa bain alladhina hadaytum minhum, and between those whom you hold as enemies. Wallahu qadirun, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has all power. Wallahu ghafurur rahim, and Allah is all forgiving and most merciful. La yanhaakumullahu, Allah does not forbid you. Anil lazina, from those disbelievers, lam yuqatilukum, who have not fought against you, fid dini, on account of deen. Walam yukhrijukum, nor they have turned you out min diyarikum, from your homes. Antabarruhum, to do kindness to them, wa tuqsitu ilayhim, and to do justice to them. Illallah yuhibbul muqsitin, verily Allah loves those who deal with equity and justice. And these two ayat we explained a few times. Innama yanhaakumullahu, it is only as regard those that Allah is forbidding you, anil lazina, from those qatalukum fid din, who fought against you on account of deen, wa akhrajukum min diyarikum, are they driven you out of your homes, wa zaharu ala ikhrajikum, and they helped to drive you out. Antawallahum, so Allah has forbidden you, antawallahum, to befriend them, or to take them as friends. وَمَنْ يَتَوَلَّى, and whosoever will befriend them, فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الظَّالِمُونَ, so they are the wrongdoers. يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, O you who believe, إِنْ إِذَا جَاءَكُمُ الْمُؤْمِنَاتُ مُهَاجِرَاتٍ, so keep in view the pact of Hudaybiyah. In the pact of Hudaybiyah, it was written that whosoever he will defect to Muslims from Mecca, means they go out of Mecca and they join the Muslims in Medina. So the Muslims are bound to give him back to the people of Mecca. Got it? But not vice versa. If somebody, he will come back from Medina and he will join the people of Mecca, so the Meccan are not bound to give him back. Now apparently it does not make sense. Yes? Got it? Because actually the treaty should be exchanged. The treaty should be what? Exchange. But here, Prophet ﷺ said, okay, done. And except Abu Bakr, nobody was ready to accept it. Only Abu Bakr, he had the same view as Prophet ﷺ had. But other Sahaba, they were believed that no, it does not make sense. Got it? Because their approach was superficial. And the approach of the Prophet and Abu Bakr, that was in depth. So what was that depth? Number one, the treaty is must. Let's be recognized by them as a state. That is the first ever thing. Because up till now, they think of us that we are wanted, we are criminals, we are terrorists. But when they will countersign a treaty with us, so it means that they equalized us as a state with them. And that is must. Recognition by UNO. By who? By UNO. Recognition. Why China is that much thankful to Pakistan? No. Yes, that they can do anything, but they will never cheat Pakistan. Why? Because China has been recognized in UNO by Pakistan. And Pakistan was the first ever country who recognized China. Not only that. After that, Pakistan got its recognition from UNO as well. He did lobbying for that. And number three, he got the military power as well. And number four, Pakistan has established a friendship and ambassadorial relation of America or China. Yes, so that's why China can do anything, but they will never. So it means recognition is must. So Prophet ﷺ, he was of the view that let them recognize us first, later on we will be. Got it? That. And number two, the one who will be coming from Mecca to Medina, so for sure he will be accepting Islam. Yes. So wherever he will be, he will remain Muslim. Number one. And if he is getting tortured in Mecca, his reward will be going up and it will strengthen his faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Got it? But whosoever will denounce Islam and he will go back to Mecca, taking him back, what will he do? Yes, helping him. Got it? So that was in-depth study of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Abu Bakr. Other Sahaba in this regard, yes. Got it? And we are not going to have any reservation about them as well. It would have been my situation as well. Why? Yeah. Because religious feeling, religious sentiments, and Ghera. What? Ghera. We will give them their time, they will not give us our time. Got it? And number three, when we will get recognized and there will be a treaty between us and them, it means that we are free from this side, having no concern and no worry that they will attack us. So we will go to another front. We'll go to another front. Got it? And we will convey the message in other directions. Got it? So this was the study of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Abu Bakr as well. But now it was written there that any man who will join the people in Medina, and maybe Suhail ibn Amr at that time when he was dictating the word, he never thought of the word. You know, in legal documents, comma means a lot. In legal documents, word is word, comma, colon, and semicolon, it means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So now, when he wrote the word man, and he did not mention any person. Yes? Got it? So now, male actually for who? For masculine. But not for feminine. So now, if a Muslim, if a woman, she accepts Islam and she joined Muslim in Medina, so what about her case? Yes? So if the people of Makkah, they will say that based on the treaty, yes, my friend, let's go to International Court of Justice. Or let's go to UNO. Yes, there will be international attorneys knowing international law very well. So they have to explain it. Got it? And the court will explain it. Got it? This is the case. The law is made by the parliament, but explained by the court. Yes. Professor, it is so. Law is made by what? By the parliament. But who interpreted it? The court. The court and the judge. Got it? No, judiciary. Department of Justice administrative things. That's something else. Administratively, they are taking care of the judiciary, but they are not doing justice. Got it? So now, if a woman will come, so it may be that she is a spy. She's on payroll. Yes or not? Every time you can see in human history like this. So that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that if a woman will come to you, so then you must examine her. If you are satisfied with, then take her. Otherwise, send her back. Got it? But when you examined her and you are satisfied with her iman, then that is not allowed to give her back to the non-Muslim. Got it? But the other thing is that they will be asking for what they have spent in this regard. In Balochistan, as well, in Afghanistan, as well. Lot of expenses. So Allah says that give them their money back. Give them their expenses back. Got it? It would be judged or decided accordingly. Yes, a guy will be asking for $2 million. So you can tell him that you, along with your property and along with your 4 other women, you are not of 1 million. Why you are asking $2 million for one wife? Yes, they give you $2,000. Just go ahead. Got it? Professor, is this the case? Yes. So now, here are a few points of Islamic fiqh. Number 1, a woman from people of the book. This is permissible for Muslim to marry her. Abu Hanifa rahmatullahi alayhi has put a reservation that such like marriage in Islamic state is makruh, dislike the practice. What? That is? Dislike the practice in Islamic state, where Islam is practically, yes, practiced. Why? Because of 2 things. Number 1, he said that mostly the European women, they are pretty. So Abu Hanifa says that if this dislikeness is not there, our own woman will remain without marriage. Got it? That's actually a violation of their rights. Everybody will go for blind. Yes, Professor Zindabad. Yes, a beautiful expression. And number two, if she is a Christian or Jew, so mother has much more big influence on kids than father. That's nature. In the matter of father and mother, yeah, the children for sure they are on the mother side. Yes. Doesn't matter. She is right or wrong. Yes. Experience. So that's why I tell brother that when you have kids, so be nice to your wife. Otherwise, you would be considered bad in the eyes of your own kids. Where you have kids or not? You are married. You are not married? So you are living alone with the friend. No, you yourself is alone. You don't have family. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you a good protection. Inshallah. Soon you will have. Baloch is fine. Baloch, how are you? That is one case. The second case is if in Islamic State the couple they are non-Muslims, means Christian. Both of them they are Christian or Jew. The man accepted Islam. So it does not cause anything to the very contract of nikah. Which is right. Because she will be either Jew or Christian. A Muslim can marry a Jew and Christian. So now, if he was a Jew or Christian and he accepted Islam, so nothing will happen to their nikah. You got it? And if the woman is a disbeliever from other type, not Jew and Christian, she was a Hindu, she was a Sikh, or she was another type of non-Muslim. So then, Islam would be offered to her that you should accept it. If she accepted, there is no need of a new contract or new nikah. Got it? Because they both became Muslim, so Islam approved their contract. And if she didn't, he refused. So then separation will take place. The court will decide that they are no more husband and wife. Got it? Imam Shafi and Imam Ahmad are of the view that in this case, until the end of the third menses, means that the husband accepted Islam, got it, and the wife is a non-Muslim but not a Jew or Christian, something else. So until 3 menses period, the nikah is intact. and Ahmad said until 3 menses, period. The nikah is intact. Otherwise, there will be a separation. And if the woman accepted Islam, so then Islam would be presented to the male. If he accepted, nikah is intact. If not, there must be separation. And Imam Ahmad says that if the woman became Muslimah, so right after her Islam, there may be separation. If the man wants to accept Islam, he can accept it and he can remarry her again. That is the case when they both were living in Dar-e-Islam, Islamic state. And if they are living in a non-Muslim state, so then, if the male or female, any one of them accepted Islam, so there is no separation. Until the passage of Iddat. And if the other one will accept Islam, one accepted, later on the other one. So nikah remain intact. And if a woman accepted Islam in non-Islamic state, and then she moved from Islamic state, so Abu Hanifa says, nikah is gone. Yes. Because practically the separation has taken place. Yeah. She crossed over the boundary. She left her own non-Muslim state and she came as a Muslimah to an Islamic state. So now she is free. But only to find out whether her womb is busy or not. Yes. So for 1 menses should be waited. Otherwise, in case of talaq, in case of Muslim, there are 3 menses period. Yes. But here, because 3 menses, that is not only to find out, that is actually a due respect to the Muslim nikah. So Islamic nikah has its own respect. And that respect must be given in shape of 3 menses. But here, for a non-Islamic nikah, there is no respect in the eyes of Allah. So when there is no respect, only to find out the womb is empty or not. Got it? And Muhammad and Abu Yusuf, they both said that she will wait the iddah period. She will wait the iddah period, 3 menses. Got it? But if she is pregnant, so for sure, according to all the imams, the delivery is the iddah. The delivery. is the iddah. So now, the next word is coming. About that we will say. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, O you who believe, iza ja'akumul mu'minatu, when believing women come to you, muhajiratin as emigrants, famtahinuhunna, examine them. Allah alam bi imanillah, Allah knows best as to their faith. Now one can give observation. How we can examine the iman of another one? So if the iman is not examined, so there will be no any solution there. You know what I'm saying? For any difficulty, there must be some solution. Got it? So that is the case of satisfaction. Yes. How you interview someone that he will be able to do this job? Otherwise, all of them who are giving interviews, they have the same qualification. Why you select them from? Because you got satisfied with someone. You know what I'm saying? You got satisfied with 3 or 4 you shortlisted. Got it or not? So this is a matter which we can say a sunnah. Is what? A sunnah, a case of satisfaction. Got it? Otherwise, if you are looking for an engineer graduate, so all those who showed in the interview, they are graduates. And sometimes you drop the one who have got A, and you take a B plus. You take someone who has a B plus because you are satisfied. So this is a matter of satisfaction. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, you who believe, iza ja'akumul mu'minatu. So, no, you should take it slowly and put it in there. Because honeybee is a blessing of Allah. You see, big parliament. Yes. For what? Yes. Third what? Yes, because maswar is very. Yes, that's antibacterial, antivirus. Yes, that's it. Look, the big python, if you will put that much maswar in its mouth, in minutes you will die. Yeah. Got it? Got it or not? Yes. Because that is a cold-blooded animal. So cold-blooded animal, yes, it sleeps for 6 months itself. If you will aggravate his sleeping, means drowsiness, so that is his death. And when you will give him the swab, so he will drowse and he drowse deep end. Got it? This is again a matter of Iza ja'akumul mu'minatu, when there come to you al-mu'minatu, the believing women, muhajiratin as immigrants, famtahinuhunna, so examine them. Allah alam bi imaninna, Allah knows well or best their faith. Fa'in alimtumuhunna, so if you ascertain that they are true believers, فَلَا تَرْجِعُونَ إِلَى الْكُفَّارِ, so send them not back إِلَى الْكُفَّارِ, to the disbelievers. لَا هُنَّ حِلٌّ لَهُمْ, neither they are lawful for them, وَلَا هُمْ يَحِلُّونَ لَهُنَّ, nor they are lawful for them. وَآتُوهُمْ, and give the disbelievers مَا أَنْفَقُوا, whatever they spent. وَلَا جُنَاحَ عَلَيْكُمْ, and there is no sin upon you or on you أَن تَنكِحُوهُنَّ, to marry them. إِذَا آتَيْتُمُوهُنَّ أُجُورَهُنَّ, when you give them their bridal money. So it doesn't mean that she came as a Muslim, and you are not going to give her a due respect as given to a Muslim woman at the time of nikah. What is mahar or bridal money? Yes, that is a respect. That is it. So you cannot say, oh, she does not have any family here, any tribe here, we don't know her status. Then what? She is a human and she is a Muslim. Got it? So she must be given a due respect. So as you are fixing an amount as a mark of respect for other Muslim women in the same way, it will be for this one as well. Got it? وَلَا جُنَاحَ عَلَيْكُمْ, and there is no sin on you أَن تَنكِحُوهُنَّ, to marry them. إِذَا آتَيْتُمُوهُنَّ أُجُورَهُنَّ, when you have given them أُجُورَهُنَّ, their ujur means mahar. وَلَا تُمْسِكُوا بِعَصَمِ الْكَوَافِرِ, وَلَا تُمْسِكُوا بِعَصَمِ الْكَوَافِرِ, likewise hold not the disbelieving women as wives. وَلَا تُمْسِكُونَ بِعَصَمِ الْكَوَافِرِ. So it means that if a non-Muslimah, with this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, if a non-Muslimah is in your nikah, so don't keep her as wife anymore. Got it? So now, even though nikah with a Christian and Jew woman was okay, but when the ayah came, so Sayyidina Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu and Sayyidina Talha ibn Ubaidillah, both, they had their wives and they were Jews, so they divorced them at the moment. And Allah said, وَلَا تُمْسِكُوا بِعَصَمِ الْكَوَافِرِ, because they were looking for A+, they were not looking for passing marks. Permissibility is passing marks. Got it? But not to keep them, that was A+. That was what? A+. So in Islam, they were looking for what? For A+. So Talha ibn Ubaidillah and Sayyidina Umar, they both divorced their wives, they were Jew. Got it? But now the case is that when Allah says, وَلَا تُمْسِكُوا بِعَصَمِ الْكَوَافِرِ, so the case should have been like this: offer Islam to her. If she will deny, then separate. That is in case of non-Jew and non-Christian, other non-Muslim. And if she will accept Islam, so the nikah is intact. The nikah is intact. So in one riwayah it is said that when Prophet ﷺ was proceeding to Mecca at the time of the conquest, so Abu Sufyan radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he came in a place known by the name of Marruz Zahran. The place is called Marruz Zahran. So he accepted Islam in Marruz Zahran. Got it? And then after that, Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he entered to Mecca tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Yes, and it took time, means 72 hours or more than that. Yes, and Hinda, the wife of Abu Sufyan at that time, she was not a Muslim. When Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was taking bay'at and pledge for Islam from people. So Hinda came at that time and she accepted Islam. She accepted Islam. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not tell them both that renew your contract. Renew your contract. On the other hand, the wife of Ikramah, the son of Abu Jahl, his name was Ikramah radiallahu anhu. His wife accepted Islam, and Ikramah, he ran out and he was to go to Caesar because he had businesses there. So now the wife of Ikramah, she said to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that my husband Ikramah is one of the criminals. Yes, you declare them as wanted. You declare them as wanted, but he ran away. If I will find him and bring him, you will forgive him. She accepted Islam, but she said, if I will bring my husband, you will. Prophet ﷺ said, of course, of course. So she said, okay, I know where he will be now, because he will not stay here. He will take a ship, yes, a chartered ship. What? He will take a chartered ship and he will go. So she rushed, riding a horse, running towards the Jeddah. And when she came to the seaport, so she saw Ikramah. Already he has got a ship and he was to leave and depart. Ikramah, Ikramah, Ikramah. Said to the captain, what happened is my wife. Yes. So he came to the wife. Come on. Said he will kill me. Yes. So she said, no, no, I got security for him. He said, how I can believe you? Because in such like situation, you cannot believe your own wife and husband even. You know, God is not. Yes, that maybe she or he is on CIA or ISI payroll. You know what I'm saying? In such like situation, things like that happen. That maybe he is now on payroll. He has become an agent. You know, so he said, how can I believe you? You are going to trap me. She said, by God, I'm not. I accepted Islam. I was one of the wanted as well. But he forgave me. I am in front of you. And you know that I stayed in Mecca. So it means that when he has not killed me, how did it kill? He said, no. So you accepted and he, yes, accepted you. But maybe he will not accept me. She said, yes, he will. He said, so how can I believe you? So she has got a cloak of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam or a turban of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So she showed it to that this one. He said, yes, it's the cloak of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He said, this is the truth. I asked him that he is a very clever man. That my husband is, because a general, he will not be a stupid guy. General is not a stupid guy. He has seen world. He has seen lot of situations. So he is very clever. He counts the feather of a bird and when the bird is flying. They are that much smart. Yeah. So that's why I got this. He said, and now you are okay. So when they were coming back, so on their way it was midday, very hot. So they were sleeping under a tree. They are taking a rest. You know what I'm saying? For so many days they have not met each other. And Ikramah was a very strong man. So he said, honey, yeah. She said, no, not at all. You cannot touch me. He said, why? He said, because you are a kafir and I am a Muslim. This was an Islam of a few hours. But she said, no, I am a Muslim and you are a kafir. So it is not allowed. So actually this is such a thing which brings such like changes in ours. So when they came back, Ikramah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he accepted Islam. Yeah, Prophet ﷺ never told them that, oh, there is some seats and we have to do nikah once again. So nikah is intact. And at that time, when Ikramah, he stood up and went somewhere, Prophet ﷺ told his Sahaba, when Ikramah is sitting, never speak any bad word against his father. Doesn't matter how big an enemy he was ours, but still he was his father. It will offend him. Because of haya, he will not react, but we are not going to harm the feelings of someone. Yeah. Prophet Muhammad was a man. How he was taking notice and care of each and every single issue. Professor, what do you think? Yes, he was a man. Yes. And in the same way, Hakim ibn Hizam radiallahu ta'ala an, Hakim ibn Hizam radiallahu ta'ala an, he was the chief of his own tribe, and he was the nephew of Sayyidah Khadija radiallahu ta'ala anha, her brother's son. Got it? He was also one of the wanted. His wife also accepted Islam, and she brought him back. Yes, and he accepted Islam. So Prophet ﷺ never told them as well to renew your marriage contract, because both of them, they became Muslim, yes, in one way or the other. Got it? So Islam approved their contract because they have done their contract according to their own culture or according to their own religion, whatever that was. Got it? Got it? This is also a respect to the religion of others. Yes? That's also Islam is giving respect, even though the religion is totally wrong, nonsense. But still, Islam is legal. So many people, they do believe. And that's why Allah said, وَلَا تَصُبُّوا الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ وَيَصُبُّوا اللَّهَ عَدْوًا بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ. Never abuse and use bad word against the religion of anyone. Religious sentiments. What? Harming religious sentiments, actually, you are looking for a bloodshed. Yes or not? Professor, that's why we say that whenever something wrong is done, so say that these people, this is not their religion. Otherwise, yes, look in Burma, in Myanmar. Yes, in Burma and Myanmar, what is going on? These are the instructions and the talimat of Buddha. Oh, he was a man, he was not harming an ant and mosquito even. Yes, he said that you should not harm anything. Yes, even a plant can drink. Even a plant can drink. Yes, the ants are things it was. Yes. Yes, subhanAllah, but using Buddha just like gym. Yes. Doing the exercises on his body, but he was not saying anything to anyone. You know what I'm saying? So it means that those people I don't know, they'll ask them, hey, or what? Huh? They'll ask them. And now look, yes, we don't want to say it like that, but this is a double standard. If something like that is happened by the hands of some Muslims in one way or the other, Muslim terrorists, Islamic terrorism, and things like that. But Nobody says Buddha terrorism or Buddhism terrorism or anything like that. Yes, what Narendra Modi was doing in Gujarat, nobody has said that. And we say also that no, that is not Hinduism, that is Narendra Modi who did it. Yes or not? So the same principles should be adopted for Islam and Muslims only. That's only our only reservation in this regard is like this. Yes, Professor? And this is right or wrong? Hello? What do you think? There are Baloch who are killing people. So should we say that all Baloch are like this? Or this Baloch culture? Because we have the Karim Baloch. He's not doing that. Baloch, we had another Baloch here in the Bureau. He used to come to our class. He was an expert, but I don't know. I'm wrong. So it means that he is not doing any more. I don't remember his name, but we used to call him Baloch. Yeah. No, that's not. Yes. No, small, no, small. He related to the Lodins. No, he was an old man. You are a young man, but he was old man like you. You are a young man, but he was an old man like you. Yes. No. No. He is not old, yes. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who believe, Iza ja'akumul mu'minatu, when the mu'min ladies and women come to you, muhajiratin, as in immigrants, famtahinuhunna, so examine them. Allah alam bi imaninna, Allah knows well their iman. Fa'in alimtumunna mu'minatin, and if you ascertain their faith that they are true believers, فَلَا تَرْجِعُونَ إِلَى الْكُفَّارِ, so give them not back to the disbelievers. لَا هُنَّ حِلٌّ لَهُمْ, neither these women are halal for them. وَلَا هُمْ يَحِلُّونَ لَهُنَّ, nor those disbelievers are halal for these Muslim women. وَآتُوا مَا, give them أَنفَقُوا, whatever they spent. وَلَا جُنَاحَ عَلَيْكُمْ, and there is no sin on you. An tankihuhunna, to marry them. Iza ataytumunna, when you will give them ujurahunna, their bridal money. Wala tumsiku bi'asamil kawafir, and do not keep up with non-Muslim women in your nikah. Was'alu ma anfaqtum. So now, if your woman goes there, he is a non-Muslim. He is non-Muslim. So if they are asking for their expenses, so you can ask your expenses from them. وَاسْأَلُوا مَا أَنْفَقْتُمْ, and ask whatever you have spent in this regard. وَلْيَسْأَلُوا مَا أَنْفَقُوا, and they may ask what they have spent. ذَلِكُمْ حُكْمُ اللَّهِ, this is the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah yahkum bainakum, Allah will judge between you. Wallahu alimul hakim, and Allah is all knowing and all wise. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulina Muhammadin wa alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in, wa sallallahu ta'ala ala khairi khalqi Muhammadin wa alihi wa sahbihi.